afternoon, beautiful ladies. Hope you are all well today. Hope you had a great weekend. I certainly did. Although husband this morning was up at the Cracker Sparrows about 3:30 to go to work this morning, and I just could not go back to sleep afterwards. So today has been a day of lots of little bits and bobs that don't take too much mental capacity to do. But I'm very excited that tonight is the second session of my group training in the academy section of this group. And last week's training was all about childhood and how that's had an effect on people's relationships as adults, which was really interesting. A lot of good things came out of that. And tonight the training will be specifically around their adult relationship patterns. So have they had lots of different relationships? Have they all had similarities and patterns to them? What does that mean? Why has that even happened in the first place? And then that will lead into next week's session, which will be about self-esteem and rebuilding that, ready to prepare for a new relationship. So if that sounds good, let me know. There will be a new intake of the people for that course for November, but the doors are open now. So if you think that you would benefit from the group training sessions, you get a session each week of live training, a live Q&A session, which you're welcome to as well. In fact, there is a very lovely lady who's on the course at the moment who is watching at the moment. So hello, Lauren, hope you're okay. Looking forward to seeing you. I know you're coming to me live tonight, which will be very exciting, so looking forward to that. So what else did I want to talk to you about today? I wanted to talk to you about anxiety. So anxiety is something that the modern woman seems to kind of have as part of their life as a general thing nowadays, which is such a pity. My mum often says to me that she wouldn't want to be a woman who is juggling lots of things like a family and a job and all this kind of thing nowadays, because it seems a lot more stressful than when she was allowed the time to do that when her generation were younger. So in terms of anxiety, anxiety is a symptom. Anxiety is a symptom of a bigger thing. That's what normally tells me that somebody has got some untapped information in them that they need to get out and start processing and dealing with. Obviously that takes time. It takes time to get to the root cause of what the problem is. So one of the things that I do on here is also look at strategies. And today I just want to talk to you about how much your mindset can have an impact on anxiety levels. So if you are feeling anxious, if you are feeling full of self-doubt, and that's really having an impact on you, you can look at changing the story. So let's say that your anxiety is particularly heightened at the moment due to your job, due to some things that are outside of your outside of your normal remit or outside of your comfort zone. So one of the reasons I'm talking about this today is because I've started watching a drama on, I think it's ITV, or maybe it might be BBC, called Help. It's got Jodie Comer and Stephen Graham in it. And it's really difficult watching. It's about the start of COVID and what happened in care homes. So in the situation that they had, it seems that the drama is trying to tell us that they were kind of left alone, the care homes were left alone to sort of cope with whatever they had, which then led me on to sort of the anxiety side of things, which is shown in the drama in quite a distressing way. So if you are struggling with anxiety at the moment, if you're struggling with that preventing you from doing things, then instead of focusing through the anxiety at what you can't do, what you're unable to do, what you're unable to influence, think about what you can do instead. A can-do attitude is putting yourself into a more solution-based form of thinking. So instead of thinking, oh, I can't go outside to go and visit a friend, it feels too much at the moment, so what can you do instead? Well, would it be better if the friend came to you? Would it be better if you FaceTimed? Would it be better to reschedule for another time when you're feeling a little bit better? Would it be better if you agreed to sit outside in the garden and have a chat, so that, you know, that person isn't necessarily coming into your home, particularly if the anxiety is around some sort of COVID-based thing as well. It's just looking at what you can do. That's only just one example of a million things that our anxiety and our doubts I really can't speak today. Stop us doing. So if you are in a situation where you are feeling doubt, what can you do? What can you influence? In terms of control, the only thing that you can control is yourself. Are there other things that you can influence? Are there other things that you can do in exchange for swapping it over from this can't do sort of thing that you're focusing on through the anxiety? So anxiety can really get to us. It can really stop us from doing lots of things. So focus on, instead of what is going wrong for you, instead of what isn't working out, where can you feel abundant? Where can you feel that things are going well for you? Where can you find gratitude? Because all of those things are incredibly important and do work hand in hand to combat anxiety. So when I talk to you about gratitude, it's not just about focusing on the things that you're being grateful for, although obviously that is the key part of it, but there are other sort of side effects that has, and the other side effects are around making sure that you understand that there is always something you can do. There is always some different way of handling a situation that you are struggling with, and it's fine sometimes to say, I'm not okay at the moment and this is a solution that we need to look at, and that's absolutely fine. But you will find the more you focus on the things that you can do, the things that you can control, and where you're going with those, the more you will get a handle on these physical, emotional and psychological things that you have got going on, the things that you are seriously struggling with. So do have a think about that. Spend some time with your diary, with your journal, and just think, right, what is my focus at the moment? What am I saying that I'm prevented from doing? Okay, what can I do instead? What solutions can I find? What compromises? All of those sorts of things. So I hope that helps you. Do spend some time thinking about that today. To anyone who's watching who's on my course tonight, I will see you at 6 o'clock, and hopefully my mouth is slightly more in gear by that point. If not, there will be some very strange made up words partway through your training, and probably quite a bit of laughter as well. Looking forward to it, guys, and I will see you a bit later. For the rest of you, I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.